Thank you very much for inviting KUSCCO for this very noble discussion. My name is Nkiti, the Chief Operating Officer at KUSCCO. I'm sure majority of the audience here are bankers, but I want to let you know that SACCOs are really contributing a lot in terms of savings mobilization. I can say started just immediately after independence, when the government decided to channel development programs through the development of SACCOs, or what is called credit unions in the West. And the Kenyan SACCOs are one of the strongest in Africa. Currently, we have almost 3,000 registered SACCOs, and out of the 3,000, we have almost 300 which are regulated by the SACCO Regulatory Authority since 2010. And the regulated ones are the most strong, and some of them have diversified into what we call, what we can say, bank-like activity, which is known as FOSA. But majorly, at the initial stages, we only used to have what we call non-withdrawable deposits, where members could save and use the same savings to get credit. You could only access your savings when you are leaving the SACCO. But since 2008, when the SACCO Societies Act was enacted to allow SACCOs to open FOSAs with withdrawable accounts, now the 170, almost 170, now have FOSA operating accounts. But what we are realizing, the challenges that the banks are having is similar to what we realize at the SACCO level. One, the savings culture with our youth is almost not there. In SACCOs, we have what we call cooperative societies principles, where when you come in, you don't start benefiting everything immediately. Because, for example, credit is on the basis of guarantorship, meaning that you have to save first, then get credit. Within that time, let's say a period of 6 months, that's the time we get to know your character before you start accessing any credit. But our youth are totally impatient, and most of them just want to walk in and walk out. And most SACCOs are losing their members to banks. But what is happening, they go there, I mean, your terms and conditions are not as favorable as ours. Immediately they go there, they come back and say, okay, can you please buy off? Now, as a union, what we are doing, we are educating our members. We usually have education days. We encourage, because according to our cooperative principles, all SACCOs, all cooperatives are supposed to have education days. Okay. To educate their members on products and services and how to become a good member. By the way, in cooperatives, we don't have customers like banks. We have members. They are member-based. So these cooperatives are owned by members and controlled by the members. And at the same time, they are the customers.
Thank you.
So loyalty to us is not a problem.
Thank you.
Loyalty is not a problem. So we have been able to extend education services to our members to encourage them to also educate their children to join, to open accounts.
James, allow me to respectfully hold you there. I realize you can be a storyteller. So, and I'll be coming back to you.